Yo, what's up with it, man? It's the Trail Pill, man. Real quick video today, man. I just wanted to let y'all know that fuck what you're talking about, bitch. It's almost football season. You know what I'm saying? So fuck the dumb shit and come get on some of this real shit, man. It's almost football season. So I hope y'all got enough snacks and got your shit ready for the upcoming football season. You already know I'm a big sports fan, big football fan. Been waiting for niggas to put them pads on. You know what I'm saying? And ready to watch another season of human beings running into some more human beings at full speed. You know what I'm saying? But besides that, man, segueing type of from football, right? Aaron Rodgers, he opened up about his use of psychedelics um, and mental health purposes. We see this quote right here I have on the screen. He said, "To me, one of the core tenets of your mental health is that self-love." Roger said, um, "That's what ayahuasca did for me. It helped me see how how to unconditionally love myself. It's only in that unconditional self-love that then I'm able to truly be able to unconditionally love others." Now, I'm going to explain to you what ayahuasca is. I'm going to give you the origin of ayahuasca. And like I said before, man, I've done plenty of videos on psychedelics being used for mental health purposes, of course, um, responsibly. You know what I'm saying? I showed you guys the Melissa Ford video. I've done at least 4 or 5 videos on the use of psychedelics as far as with mental health purposes, not for you just to get high, but just as some of y'all be out here doing, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do some wild shit just to get high or whatever. Some of y'all be out here huffing and puffing, but that's crazy. But a lot of these things that were ancient remedies that are respective to whatever lands they are, like this ayahuasca is a South American plant. I'm gonna show you guys where it comes from, what it does for people and the experiences and all that good shit. But first, I want to really get into the back-to-back MVP, Aaron, aka Discount Double Check. You know what I'm saying? So he was on the podcast, um, and I want to say the podcast is I forgot what it's called, but anyway, he opened up about his journey of self love and how he used ayahuasca, a psychoactive tea containing the hallucinogenic drug DMT, which helped him reach the point he's at now. The tea has been used for thousands of years for traditional healing purposes in Central and South America. The Packers quarterback joined RB Marcus, the founder of supplement company On It, on his podcast this week to discuss what this mental health journey has been like for him. Like I said, the quote I just read you guys is right there. I'm just gonna read the last sentence. And what better way to work on my mental health than to have an experience like that? I also have a video real quick. Go ahead and play for y'all, man. This shit is all right to me. I'm not gonna lie. And the most important fact that he didn't um he didn't he won't get flagged for the use of that should be hard to say sometimes. Ayahuasca for the NFL. That just happened like a couple hours ago. They said that he didn't violate any drug use. Last year he got in trouble with the COVID vaccine, shit like that. He didn't take the shot. He took his own methods, and so he's been looking into more holistic methods instead of taking a shot. It's the only reason he got in trouble. I only got in trouble last year because he lied about it. You know what I'm saying? So they punished him for that for a little bit, really like a little slap on the wrist. But the fact that more people, especially more celebrities and the athletes, are um, creating a new lane, you know what I'm saying, for their mental health, especially with something like football, where you're literally, driving your body into another human being at full speed, at car crash speeds. You know what I'm saying? This shit can really take a toll on your body and your mind. People have been paralyzed from playing football and other contact sports. We all seen the deterioration of some of the athletes after football. We can go to the junior say house. We can go to a lot of other ball players that play contact sports, and they can tell you about their their mental health struggles and how they overcame, and sometimes they didn't always overcome. I mentioned the Marion Barber story. It's a video about that. Junior Seau story is coming very soon because his story is one, especially for football season, that's very important for us to know. I think because, as someone who used to play football, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it, but I also knew the dangers of it. One false move, one wrong technique can pretty much end your whole life if you're not careful. People have been paralyzed, playing football, you know what I'm saying, by playing some ball. So, I think it's very important for us to really realize the dangers of what's going on. So when I see players taking their mental health seriously and really controlling it, I fuck with it the whole way. Play this video real quick. Hold on.
Me, core tenets of your mental health is that self-love, and that's what ayahuasca did for me, was help me see how to unconditionally love myself. And it's only in that unconditional self-love that then I'm able to truly be able to unconditionally love others.
Mhm.
And what better way to work on, for me, in my own, this is my own belief, but what better way to work on my mental health than to have an experience like that? I mean, the greatest gift I can give my teammates, in my opinion, is to be able to show up and to be someone who can model unconditional love to them.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it's important I play well and show up and lead and all that stuff, but they won't care about what you say until they know how much you care.
Everybody reads a lot more than the language that we speak. That's the biggest gift we can give. It's what we hold and what we carry. And I think the moment that you say, I love myself because, you're fucked. As soon as you say because, then you're always measuring that because on a scale with everybody else's because.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? And that's really important for us to know. Like you said at the very end, the moment you say, I love myself because, you know what I'm saying? Like you say, you're putting how much you love yourself on a scale. If you love yourself, you love yourself. It's all even across the board. That's something that really shouldn't, be discussed. I love myself because of this. I love myself because of that. Just love yourself just to love yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's very important when we go out here as fathers and athletes and parents and whatnot, man, that we understand that for one thing, our children watch us. So if our children watch us exhibit a great deal of self-love, they will grow up loving themselves a lot more. They won't be vulnerable to whatever fuck this culture is doing, this society is doing. When you don't have that example, you automatically go to other places to try to find out the meaning of what the fuck you're trying to find out. If you never seen real shit in your life, you're gonna try to go out in this world and try to find out what real shit is. And if you go out in this world and try to find out what real shit is, most likely your motherfucking perspective of what real is gonna be fucked off. Same thing about love. If you go out here trying to find love, you never seen love before, you never seen your mother love your father, and you never, you know what I'm saying, seen any type of love, what real love is, then you're going to go out here in these streets, you know what I'm saying? And by streets, I mean this world, because this whole world is ghetto as fuck. So this whole world is one big ghetto to me. So if you go out off in this world, try to figure out what love is, you might put yourself in some, you know what I'm saying, in some dangerous predicaments, trying to find out what love is, you know what I'm saying? And that's a challenge that we all have today, is that especially as people at this point of our lives, we are so damaged, you know what I'm saying? We are so damaged to the fact where we have to automatically break through that to get to the real person. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, that's something that I struggle with a whole lot, because of some of the things that has happened to me in my life. Um, I have to work on really letting my guard down. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I really wish that those things never happened, because I was such a carefree person. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I have to learn my lessons, and I can't really be I can't be naive to the fact of what the fuck is going on. So I had to learn how to really love myself in order to love other people. You know what I'm saying? And to also, once you start loving yourself on the real tip, you're going to be able to identify the people who really don't love themselves because of the things that they do, or that they say, the actions that they have. You can be like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck did I get myself into? Now, like I said, man, I'm going to give you a little bit of background history on ayahuasca. You know what I'm saying? This come from the National Library of Medicine. You know, it's for all my geeks out there that like to know the breakdowns. You know what I'm saying? All that shit is here for you. I ain't gonna read all that shit though, but I do want to read. You know what I'm saying? The abstract. Ayahuasca is an Amazonian psychoactive brew of two main components: its active agents or some shit I ain't gonna even try to pronounce. As a sacrament, ayahuasca is still a central element of many healing ceremonies in the Amazon basin, and its ritual consumption has become common among the mestizo populations of South America. Ayahuasca use amongst the indigenous people of the Amazon is a form of traditional medicine and cultural psychiatry. During the last 2 decades, the substance has become increasingly known amongst both scientists and laymen, and currently its use is spreading all over the Western world. In the present paper, we describe the chief characteristics of ayahuasca, discuss important questions raised about its use, provide an overview of the scientific research, and da 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 da. Read that for yourself. But like I said, man, this is something that pretty much, like I said, in the last 2 decades, has been more popular. People are using psychedelics for mental health. For number one, because it's a big pushback on big pharma. Big pharma's full of shit. They want to load you up with all these fucking pills and shit and have you hooked on that shit. It's like, well, goddamn, you really end up worse off on a lot of that shit. A lot of the side effects of like the head meds, as you know, us in the mental health community call them. A lot of the side effects of the head meds is like some like suicidal thoughts and all type of shit like that. Where it's like, well, goddamn, I'm taking Zoloft or some other shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still having these fucked up ass thoughts. Why the fuck am I taking this shit? Why am I giving y'all my money? Who's making this shit? Why are they making it? It's the shit in it. It really even helping me. Like I said, when I take them head meds, you know what I'm saying? When I used to take them, I don't take them anymore. I really was on top of my game. I felt like I was vulnerable to a lot of shit. And I feel like the people who pushed me to use those head meds really used that against me because I don't know what the fuck it did. You know what I'm saying? It felt like I was in my body, but I was out of my body at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like I was gritting my teeth. You know what I'm saying? My shit was locking up. I really couldn't feel. You know what I'm saying? And the craziest shit is having somebody to say, "Oh, you don't understand where I'm coming from. You don't know how I'm feeling." But I'm on this medicine, and it does not allow me to feel shit. Like, it don't allow me to feel. Like, I can see you sit there and watch you cry all fucking day. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm on the head med shit, that shit's gonna fly right off my head because shit, I'm on this shit. This shit is made to mellow out my moods or just take the edge off. I don't know what that shit is, you know what I'm saying, for, but let's just say that all them head meds, I took another one too. I took a few of them, but they just didn't mesh with me. They fuck you. Your stomach up and shit's not made. A lot of that shit not even made to be inside your fucking body. So when it comes to psychedelics, these are things that are not manufactured. These are things that come from the earth, born from the earth. God put these things here. People from their respective indigenous lands use these things. You know, like you say, you see here, you see a lot of shaman and laymen and shit like that. I'm gonna go ahead and read a little bit of the introduction. Let me see. Where can I start off at? The ayahuasca, the psychoactive Amazonian sacrament, has raised increased scientific and lay interest during the last 2 decades. Traditionally, ayahuasca has been used in Ecuador, Colombia, Peru, and Brazil. You know what I'm saying? Let me scan down a little bit right here, ayahuasca has been used as a central element of religious, magical, curative initiation of the tribal rituals for the millennia. All right, originally by the indigenous groups and later by the mestizo populations of the region, who respect the brew as a sacrament and value it as a powerful medicine. The indigenous and mestizo communities regularly use ayahuasca to treat physical ailments, mental problems, and frequently handle their social issues and spiritual crisis with the help of a brew. All right. So, like I said, man, I will drop this link as well as the Sports Illustrated link in the description box. You know, I remind y'all, watch the videos. Please watch the videos, like, share, and subscribe, and all that good shit. But make sure y'all hitting those links in the description box to actually read up on some of this stuff. Because my whole thing is this, man, I'm bringing people a service and with spreading the information and trying to go in depth as possible. Like I said, I'm not a professional therapist. I'm not a counselor. I'm none of that shit. I'm just a guy who my main focus in my life right now is mental health. It's very important to me for personal reasons and for just social reasons too. Because everybody has a story, and I think sometimes this world moves so fast, we don't get a chance to slow down. So if you just keep downloading all this information, it's only you're gonna be as soon you're gonna have an overload. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of folks get hold of some shit. They're very, I want to say, being emotional is a bad thing, but it's only a bad thing if you don't know how to handle your emotions. Being emotional, I don't give a fuck how many people say, "Oh, I'm not emotional. I'm not doing this. I'm not that. I'm that." You know what I'm saying? That's a lie. As human beings, we are emotional creatures. That's what is in us. We have emotions. Somebody slap you across your face, you ain't just gonna keep walking. You're gonna do something bad. Why? Because you in your emotions. So I just slap the shit out of me. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to dunk their ass on their motherfucking neck. You feel what I'm saying? But no, really though, this is my focal point. You know what I'm saying? I love talking about mental health or just having conversations that a lot of people are not having. A lot of folks are having more conversations, but to be honest, man, I'm gonna be satisfied until I'm at thousands of subscribers and the community is built of people who talk about mental health and just take their mental health serious. Like, you don't have to be a mental health snub or nothing like that. And for some people, I know talking about these things can be kind of boring to them because it's not really a lot of excitement. But at the same time, this is so important. It's very vital. And it's imperative that we take our mental health seriously, because if you haven't looked outside, this shit is going motherfucking wild. You know what I'm saying? Everybody running around this bitch showing naked ass around this hole. You know what I'm saying? Acting a motherfucking fool. People are unstable as fuck. And so our relationships become unstable because everybody's unfucking unstable. You know what I'm saying? He ain't right. She ain't right. We ain't right. The kids ain't right. They learning from us. They learn all this while. You know what I'm saying? So it's a vicious cycle that goes on. And when we see certain things in the news, like, well, goddamn, how can these things go on? Because nobody has taken the proper time to really learn about themselves and love themselves and actually take time to unpack all that extra shit that they packed on in the beginning of life. It took me 25, 26, 27 years to unpack years worth of shit. You know what I'm saying? And even now, you know, it's just a process for me now. I have to do it. You know what I'm saying? If I don't do it, you know what I'm saying? If I don't create ways to better my mental health, or at least attempt. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm just have happy days. I don't. Some days I don't feel like doing this shit. It's some days where I feel like, what the fuck am I doing? Some days where I feel like, well, God, you know what I'm saying? We all have our days, but the fact is, you have to be able to have the resources and the structure to know, oh man, I'm not having a good day right now, so let me do this. When I ain't having when I ain't having a good day, I go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby or whatever, grab me some, some canvas. You know what I'm saying? If I need some more paint, I grab some more paint and I go home and I fucking paint. I fucking paint till I'm fucking sleep. You know what I'm saying? I paint till I fucking sleep. So that's just a form of art therapy. You know what I'm saying? I use video game therapy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big Xbox head. If you want the Madden smoke, come holler at me. You know what I'm talking about? And I also create content and read and do things like that too. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that I stay even keel with myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to give myself too much time to, too much idle time to venture off into this world for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Everything I do, I really want to make sure it's for a purpose, that I'm getting something positive out of it. Everything, pretty much, a lot of things in my life that were negative, either weeded themselves out or I've been cut ties with them. So it's not happening like that. I take myself and my mental health very seriously, as far as the mental health for my loved ones and the folks that support me. You know what I'm saying? So besides that, man, I appreciate y'all pulling up, fucking with the kid, man. And like I said, man, you already know my slogan: mind your mental, to be mind your mental, stay true and heal. And most of all, stay mentally true. I love y'all. God bless me. I'm out this bitch.